Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Sunset Safari here in the western fringes of the Kruger National Park. We're currently in the staff village of Inga's house. There is Hosana, the male leopard, sitting next to the geezer. This is not a shot we would normally open with, but to show you how habituated to human beings this leopard has become. Now, before we get into the situation that has evolved over here, allow me to tell you, of course, that you must talk to us using the hashtag SafariLIVE on Twitter. Otherwise, you can use the chat stream on YouTube. My name is James Hendry, and I am sitting on a vehicle with Senzo Mkhize, who is the camera operator for the afternoon. Now, this situation is not ideal, and it's not ideal for a number of reasons. The first reason is, of course, that, well, a gas bottle next to a leopard is not the best picture to be demonstrating of the wilderness. The second is, of course, that this gives a very false sense of what this leopard feels and thinks about human beings. Yes, he doesn't mind being around us, but there are no people here at the moment. He has no inkling, I don't think, that a lot of people live here, because, of course, there's nobody living here at the moment. There's just one person coming in and out from time to time. And while he's not that comfortable with people on foot, we saw him on foot this morning, and he likes to move away, this doesn't present a sort of human threat to him. But he represents a threat to human beings, of course, if they start to think of him as being like a pet. Now, I mean, that's not exactly like your dog would lie in the shade outside your house, isn't it? That is a wild leopard. He's a completely wild leopard. He just happens to have grown up here, and so he's got no problem with this. Now, it's not that unusual for leopards to do this, of course. There's been a lot of stuff going around on social media of late of leopards in lodges. Well, there was one sitting on a chair at Singita, which was fantastic. Another mating pair sitting around another lodge. I'm not sure exactly where that was, but they were on the deck mating when the guests got up. So this is not entirely unusual. He's looking a little bit skinny, I must say. I think he needs to eat something. Let's just check where he goes. He might be going for a swim. There's a pool here. There he is. He's looking into Brent and Jamie's room. There's nobody here, so there's no danger to any human being. This is hilarious. It's hilarious, but as I keep trying to say to you, it is very important that we understand exactly what's happening here. That this is not a tame animal. Let's see if he pitches up this side. There he is. He's going to have a drink. Margarita, what we can do about this situation is lock the gate. There's a gate here. We need to have it fixed and make sure that it is shut all the time. He's now sitting on the pool deck. Hey, are you having a pool day, boy? Yes, of course you are. Imagine stepping out of your room to go and have a swim and finding Hosana, the male leopard, sitting there. He'll be looking for squirrels now, I suspect. He definitely is in need of a good feed. What do they say about need being the father of necessity? How does the saying go? I think that his skinniness is going to make him kill something this evening, hopefully a nyala or a bushbuck. He's now going into the pool. Is he? He's not going to have a swim, surely. He's not going to actually get into the pool. I don't think we can drive through there. You think we can? We'll never get the roof. Okay, well, we'll try. I can hear some Franklins shouting now. There's the aerial down. Are we looking all right that side? I can't go that side. Oh wait, there's some dumbbells in the way. Hang on a sec. Some kind of wire chameleon. Okay. Gecko, not a chameleon. Alright, let's see. There he is at the pool. He's having a drink. Can we go? Well, he's having a drink. This is most amusing. I just must keep reiterating, everybody, this is not a tame cat, and it is usual for leopards to do this. They do it at the lodges all the time, and this just happens to be a private home where a lodge might be. And so he's just come into the vicinity. And we've got a question from Kirsten, who says, is this a man-made waterhole? And the answer is yes, it is. If he gets into the pool, then I'll probably fall out the car. I think he's seen a frog, or his reflection. Hosana, do you think that this is acceptable behavior? Say my name, boy. You say, what in the world? Well, quite. What in the world is going on here? For those of you who have just joined us, this is Hosana the male leopard, 2.5 years old, completely habituated to human habitations, and he's come into this area because it's shady, there's water here, and so he's decided this would be a nice place for him to be. He is not tame. He is a completely wild leopard. And I'm hoping he's going to leave soon so that we can then close the gate and keep him out. Coming down here. No, don't lie down there. Get out. Go on. Out. Don't look at me like that either. Off you go. Come on. And a lot of you are worried about chlorine in the pool. Don't be worried about chlorine in the pool. It's not an issue. There's very little, and a little bit like that's not going to harm him at all. He wouldn't drink it if it felt poisonous to him. You need to press on now, my boy. Yes. Let's go across to Jamie. She will, of course, be returning fairly soon. And, well, she's going to have to live with Hosana quite possibly and buy herself a very powerful torch so that she can see him.